Hi everybody, this is a video of the Fitzgerald 6-foot fluorescent strip light with a burnt out T12 fluorescent tube. As you can see, I thought I'd do a video of this strip light with a burnt out fluorescent tube in it. And as you can, I said to the committee last night, I saw this fluorescent tube on the stage, so I said to the committee whether if I could have it, and he says, yeah, he let me take it, because I thought it would give me a chance to see if there's any gas left, and there is, and I've tested it, and it's flickering on and off because it's a dying tube. So as you can see, it's hard to see that black end, but you can see very faintly because it's black, isn't it? But it is a very old tube. It does show its age though, but as you can see, it's got all these nice old starter buttons that I ordered off eBay, and there's this one that I've done in the last time I did that one. It was a burnt out T8 fluorescent tube with a 5-foot one that I tried this one in, but now this one is the 6-foot one at T12. So and this one, and it says General made in China, and this one that I've done before in that last video was a Micro Mark, and that's got 65 watts, and this one is the Osram ST151 starter button. This one doesn't work very well, but this one will cause the tube to flicker on and off very easily. So excuse me guys. Anyway, as you can see now, it's turned out of the socket and it'll be ready to fire up in 1 second at that main switch. And as soon as I turn off these big lights now. So right, that's it now guys. The big lights gone out now. So onto the 6-foot fluorescent strip light. Everybody ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow! And as you can see now, it will get ready to. Oh, look at it now! It's going to get ready to flicker on and off. But it is really flickering quite badly. But it will get ready. Oh, here we go! It's flickering on and off. But that's because the tube's dying. But as you can see, and you can see that very end, it's like a very greyish blue colour. But as you can see now, it's that end is lighting bright orange. But let's go to that other end, because that other end is lit a nice white colour. And so as you can see, it's and that one's like a white colour with the greyish green cathode over it. But it sort of fully came on to start with, but after a bit it starts flickering on and off. It started quivering a bit, but by the time it starts to warm up, it'll start flickering on and off like it's doing now. It's reminding me of my old kitchen strip light, the way it's flickering on and off, it reacting just like that. I know last time when I did this a burnt out strip light was that 5-foot one with a T8 tube, but this one's the 6-foot one. But look at it now, you can see right past it through it. So and I've got those 3 starter buttons. I know it's the tube, but I'm going to try some other starter buttons in it because it flickers differently. It looks like that end's laughing, going ha 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 ha. That's all it's doing. So as you can see, that starter button's trying pretty harder to keep the tube going. But when I first fired it up, it started to like come on very dim before. By the time it only reached half of its brightness, but the half brightness and darkness. But by the time it's going to reach its brightness, it started flickering on and off because the tube's passing away. So anyway, guys, I'm going to move these starter buttons over a little bit so I can get to the starter button. So here we go. Oh, there we go. And as you can see, when I took it out, it's just flickering on and off. It's like it's on a semi-resonant ballast, but it's on a magnetic ballast. If it was on a semi-resonant ballast, it would be flickering just like that, flickering really still like it is doing. It's a very dull tube because it is a very dirty, groggy looking tube. But anyway, we'll try this Osram one in. So here it goes. Oh. As you can see, that this one flickers quite quickly, but it might be an idea to use this tube up, because I know last time I didn't do that with that T8 one. I could have just let it do it, but this one's a T12 one. I thought I might be an idea just to empty the gas out of it just to help it die quickly, because it's already dying. But as you can see, look at it now. It's flickering like so, because you can see in the centre's just stopped off, but it's no point me cleaning that tube because the tube is it's got all dust and cobwebs around it, but it's already dying. But you can hear that starter blinking on and off. Oh yeah, you can actually hear it. So yeah, actually the gas is coming right over above that orange end, and that's what it's doing. And at the other end, it's just showing more whiter. Yeah, so Anyway, that's one. That's starter number 2. So we'll take that one out. Right, we'll put this one in and see what this one does. I know what this one will do. Yeah, when you slot the starter in, it just flicks on and off. And as you can see, it's just flickering like so. It's flickering really quickly because because mind you, it's already used starter button, that one, because it's already used, but it's still in use, the starter. But last time when it was connected to a burnt out fluorescent tube, it just fully stopped off. But it's not doing it, and it's not stopped off on this one. So you can hear that magnetic noise. But like I said, right, when I take the starter button out, it doesn't. It just stays. It's just gone really. It comes on fully lit, but it's still dying like so. So we'll try this one in. I know it's the tube, but let's try some more starters in it, because so this one says FS-U, general, made in China, single, 220 to 240 volts, 4/80 watts, and that's all it says on it. We'll try this one in. So right, it's just. There we go. You see, when I stuck it in, right, the starter button was illuminating like a purple colour. And that's the very first time, right, that's the very first time I've ever done a fluorescent, a burnt out T12 fluorescent tube, but last time I did one was that T8 one. But this one, you see, it comes on fully lit and it goes out. And you see, it's quite fun though. It gives out about 2 watts of light from those end cathodes. But when you see the starter blinking on and off, look at that starter blinking on it. Yeah, it's looking so fascinating. It's reminding me of when we had our old kitchen strip light and used to flicker when the tube was dying in our old kitchen strip light years ago when I lived at home with Mum and Dad. And we had a 4-foot one, and when that, well, it's gone now because of the LED ones. But when we had that one, when last time I saw it like that in my kitchen was back in 2004, and that was 19 years ago. And it still feels like yesterday when I think about it. Blah, blah, blah. And look all around my room. Oh, yeah, you see it flashing like a disco. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to take that one out. So, see, and when I did it with that T8 one that was burnt out, it just fully went off. But this one comes on fully lit because it's a T12 tube. So, and looking that, it's like a greyish blue colour, so you can see. Yeah. So, so anyway, we'll put this one back in, and the wattage on this starter button is star 2400 millimeters, 100/125 watts, 1800 millimeters. That's 75/85 watts, and it's 200-250 volts with condenser. Yeah, and I found out what condenser means, but well, let's not go into too much of that now. So anyway, we'll put this one back in. So when you look at it now, you see it flickers. It kind of flickers slowly when it's got the perfect new starter button. When we're putting the older starter buttons in, it flashes more quickly, and as you can see. So once again, we'll take another good look at that end, guys. So. And I thought it was worth I put this on YouTube, because I thought I asked that committee if I could take it so I could put it on YouTube, and he says yes. Oh God, he's so generous, he is. Like I said, that end is white and this end is orange. It looks so, it's like a pumpkin colour. It's like laughing, with like a bumblebee shape. So as you can see now, guys, the strip light, I know it's very irritating to see that flickering on and off, but as you can see now that the strip light is flickering on and off because the tube's dying. So anyway, guys, so as you can see now, the Fitzgerald strip light is just flickering on and off because it's a dying tube. So anyway, guys, so as you can see, all I'm going to do now is turn off this strip light now. So here we go. That's it, I've turned it off now. So all I'm going to do now is turn the big lights back on. Right, that's it now, guys. The big lights are back on now, everybody. So Anyway guys, this is a video of the Fitzgerald 6-foot fluorescent strip light with a burnt out T12 fluorescent tube and everything, everybody. So I hope you all enjoy this video. So please comment, rate, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody.